Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome to the Super Friends podcast. My name is Mark Charon. I'm an actor and a writer from Los Angeles, California. With me to my immediate left is Joey Galino.
Yeah, you got that right. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
And below me, as usual, is Tommy Bleckman.
Always below you. God
Yep.
damn it.
And somewhere off in space is who we call Big Mark, Mark Conklin. Mark, say what's up.
What up? I'm not out in space. I'm right fucking
You're not
here.
out in space. So I am in Los Angeles. Joey is in Oregon, and Mark and Tommy are, well, Tommy's in Scottsdale, right? You live in Scottsdale? Or...
Yeah, I'm in the Scottsdale prison. Yeah.
We have to make sure to delineate that.
He looks like he's talking from an insane asylum. And Mark is in Chandler.
Arizona.
Arizona, baby.
Chandler Bong, Arizona.
So we actually all met in very auspicious circumstances. We're all from Penn State.
Very what?
Auspicious.
Yeah. Can you want to say that word again?
Shush. We are all from Penn State, and I actually met Mark and Tommy when I came out for an Eagles game in 2012. And I often wonder if I wasn't really drunk at 9 a.m. in the morning, walking into the bar, yelling at everybody. Because Mark was like the consummate family man at that point, right, Mark?
Absolutely not.
Yes, I was. I was absolutely. It was the best.
Bullshit.
Well, you were sitting away in a corner, and Tommy was like trying to talk to this girl. Now, Tommy, you had just graduated at that point?
Correct.
Right. So you were trying to like get your post-grad, like you have your degree and you're feeling good about yourself, and it was
You
going.
actually have a job. You might have money, not really, but like a little bit.
Yeah, you're killing yourself for the cause, and
Of
it
course.
really didn't go anywhere. So I came up and I didn't know you, and I said, "No, don't do that. Do this." Yeah.
Yeah, well, the answer was walk away. This is a bad call, Tom. Just walk away. You were right.
And I said, "My name is Mark, by the way."
Yeah, that was it too.
And then, Mark, I think you're one of your stupid kids, who will be a segment on the show later. I think you saw me across the bar creating havoc, and like one of your kids were like making a face, and I gave him the finger, and then you stood up, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucked.
No, it's probably more like, oh, this guy looks fun. I gotta go over and see who the hell these people are.
Right, and I thought you were gonna come kick my ass.
No, I was not.
I
I do look like I could be the person who would be like, you just give my finger to the kid. But, that was pre-MAGA hat, so you didn't know.
And I met Joey at the Santa Monica bar, the Penn State bar, Britannia Pub.
Oh, yes. Britannia for life.
Joey used to come with this dude. What was his name? Shine?
Sigh. Yeah.
Well, I'm so
Shy?
sorry.
What are we watching
Mark, you're a
SNL?
senior.
Yeah, and he used to scream and yell. And then Joey and I bonded over all things nerd stuff, Marvel, MCU, Penn
It
State.
was beautiful, really.
It was really beautiful. And, we've been best friends ever since. So, guys, it's a weird time to start this podcast because there is a pandemic happening. And that pandemic is TikTok. I really want to get your thoughts about that because this is fucking ridiculous.
Wait a minute, TikTok?
Now, having said that, I don't mind people having something to do during this time, but I'm not really sure what it is. It's like Vine, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
something like that.
It's a replacement of Vine. I missed Vine quite a bit when it went away, and I wondered where it went. But then now I have TikTok. I'm super excited about it.
I think the thing was TikTok is it's supposed to be, there's a production value to it, so you can like click on it. And this, I'm trusting none of us has done it here, right?
Nope.
Tommy?
I don't. Why are you looking at me? Just because I'm the youngest doesn't mean I know what TikTok is or how it works. I can barely
To be
work
fair,
this.
That's why I was looking at you.
Yeah, I was looking at you for that. That's why I came to you.
I know that, but legit, I don't even know how to download it. So clearly not the right guy to ask about this one.
You press download.
Is that really how that works? Like you just hit the button?
So it's supposed to be like you dance to it. There's like these weird challenges.
Well, you can dance to it if you want to. You don't have to.
But you can also make some like cool edits. So it's kind of like Vine in that sense, where I saw like, some athletes are on it, which is pretty cool. Which kind of brings me to my next point. Do we like, Mark, celebrities that are letting us in during this time? Do we care Is it getting annoying, or is it something that you want to see more of?
I think it's amazing. One of the things I found on TikTok lately has been Arnold. And that guy is fascinating, running around on TikTok and feeding horses cookies. Am I the only one who's seeing this right now?
It's
And
like
he's-
it almost is. It's almost like you're on some kind of drugs.
I feel like I'm in. It's like in The Sound of Music, and this Austrian is running around in his backyard on a bike, saying "yeah" at these weird ass ponies and feeding them cookies. That's some next level shit right there. It makes me love that guy even more. Everyone else is like coroned out, and he's like, I'm just gonna
I've
hang
come
out with
around
my
him
ponies.
actually. I liked him, and then he got ultra the other side of the way we vote, which we're not going to talk about. But I've come around on him.
But he went
Big
straight
time.
to stay the hell home. I'm driving around in Santa Monica looking for people to yell at them. Could you imagine if Arnold came up to you and told you to social distance? Who's going
It
to
would
say
be my
no
honor.
to
It
Arnold
would be my honor.
Schwarzenegger?
Well, he would need to have his glasses on, like the Terminator.
Yeah, he'd have to take the glasses off for me to take him serious at all.
Yeah. So that's been actually a big issue. And today, it was an issue for me because I went to get groceries at Ralph's and I forgot my wallet. And I felt like, like, because I like when I walk through public, I'm like kind of happy-go-lucky. I'm listening to music, I'm like smiling, and there's people with masks on and they're like taking it really seriously. And I feel like they hate me because I'm not taking it seriously. But like, I don't want to take it seriously. Like that's how I choose to walk through my life. So when I forgot my wallet, all my groceries were packed. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. I'll just go run home and get it. And like someone behind me was like, well, maybe you should like consider everybody else. And I go,
Yep.
and I just give a wave because it's like, I don't have like a scarlet fucking letter on my chest. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. That's
Well,
it. You know,
also,
it sucks for you because it's like that's the thing you would say if you were trying to steal shit. You would be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot my wallet. Let me just get out of here with this $150 worth of groceries or something." And like,
And no one would have stopped me because I would have started coughing.
yep.
It's because black people like sickle cell are more prone to corona.
Jesus, Mark.
Sorry, that's why. I mean, everybody must assume.
Oh my goodness.
All
He's
the
not
brothers-
Ryan Clark in Colorado. He's just trying to buy groceries.
All the brothers got corona coming into the grocery store.
Do you think that
Living black while corona.
Do you think that Kevin Durant and all the black guys got
Oh,
corona
Lord.
because it's like the new thing?
Sidebar: should I bet on Kevin Durant in this like video game tournament they're playing on ESPN because it's the only like achievement?
Oh,
that I
that's
can
right.
watch?
That's going on right now. Yeah.
I don't know,
It's-
but did
it's
you guys
literally
see
on above you?
Did you see
Yeah.
that final score of like the Madden final or whatever it was? Didn't Derwin James win the championship? Like he beat somebody like 52-3. Like he was
They didn't
kicking
advertise
ass
that
in
well.
that games.
No, they didn't. They
I
didn't do
know
that.
what happened.
This one's on
Oh.
ESPN because they have a partnership with whatever.
Did I
that
just
video
make
game
that up off the top of my head?
NBA.
fucking
You,
know.
you may have. Who the hell knows?
Yeah. It's getting crazy in these Rona times.
So
Mhm.
yes, I got out of there very quickly, and I could have stolen the groceries. Now that in retrospect,
Now, speaking
Um,
of TikTok, I wish that
Mark, go ahead.
we could have had a TikTok to see this happen. See
Yeah.
this is why TikTok
Yeah.
is great.
Then
yeah.
you could
Well,
put
we
it
might
to
do that.
music and it'd have been weird.
yeah, it's really contrived, and everyone that does it looks like they're. They do this dance. They look like they're being
do.
fucking held hostage.
Yeah. You can do it. You can use it for comedic effect though. Like I've seen a couple people do that. Like they delay the joke until the very end of the TikTok, just because by the nature of it, you got to only wait so many seconds before you get to the punchline or whatever. But other
Yeah,
than like, I kind of was into the dancing and stuff at the beginning. Now I'm sort of out on it. I'm like
it's too much.
the same shit over and over again.
I find some of the pranks funny. The thing I don't like is when people are trying to sell stuff and get you to go to their Instagram or whatever else.
Yeah, it's
Like-
always that.
Being the nerd that I
They're
am.
influencers.
Called corporate America.
Yeah, but you know what about corporate America? When I go to Business Insider and try to read a link and it tells me that I can't, if you have Chrome, you can just hit F12 and edit the web page, and you can get that shit to go away.
Ooh.
That's a good hack right there.
Yeah,
Very
it's,
nice.
it's a
Great hack.
literal hack. Well, I know how HTML works. Delete, delete,
I
delete.
actually got my brother gave me a hack for toilet papers from Amazon. So it's just basically this page where it updates like every 5 to 10 minutes, and you just click on it, I'll send it to you guys. You just click on it, and it goes right to the link of Amazon for toilet paper. And literally in 3 minutes of downloading this thing.
Can someone add time to this meeting? Just sidebar.
Time? Yeah, I'm on it. Wait, what?
What do you mean?
It just said we have like 10 minutes left.
Joey!
I'll get on that. Don't worry, hang on.
This is our first time on Zoom, everyone. Click on it, and it tells you the most amount of toilet paper and the least amount of shipping time. And lo and behold, I'm going to have toilet paper Friday.
I mean, if you want to send me toilet paper, I wouldn't be upset. Like, I'm down to a couple rolls. It's a problem.
How many do you need? You take one large shit every 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen your fucking act.
I'm not even going to touch that one.
What do you mean you've seen the act?
I've seen your act in the bathroom. It's like this big presentation.
Do you have some shit like in there?
I don't even know what you even do. You don't even take your phone in there. So what could you possibly be thinking about?
Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. I don't fucking know. I'm just working on shit.
So does anyone else have any interesting stories from this week, other than me trying to steal groceries?
A few. Stealing groceries. Oh my god. So I hear Pornhub traffic is up in countries where the sex workers need to stay home, in Germany and Holland and things. So the better question for them is, will they, now that they're unemployed, be able to somehow find people who can get them a package stimulus?
Oh, that's really funny. That was a big setup.
It was not.
I got
that was a joke, not a real.
Joey,
real
it's gonna hit
topic.
Joey in a second. It's gonna be a trickle down effect.
God damn.
It was a cringy thing for Mark to try to like bring me back to the real world and say, let's not talk about.
Well, I happened upon actually some Pornhub coronavirus porn, and I think that's in really poor taste.
I just don't understand who's watching that.
Why is Joey's mic's muted? Why is your mic muted?
Because Joey doesn't want to talk. He's trying to figure out the meeting time.
I'm trying to figure out how to add time to the meeting. I'm not sure you can actually do it, so we might have to.
I'm pretty sure.
Are you fucking nuts?
No, this happened before. He's just gonna have to start another meeting and add like more time, and we'll have to start from there.
I got something that's going on right now. What we're doing right now, can you imagine that every time you go on TV, all these people are sitting at home when they're trying to do, this is literally like what Chris Cuomo's trying to do on a cell phone, and they're yelling at each other, and he's got something 100%. In his ear, and they're like, this sucks. We're just like live streaming video.
Would you guys be interested in jacking off to coronavirus porn?
No, that's definitely not. I didn't know you were going to go there. That's usually a thing that I would go to. I'm very surprised.
That's a natural segue because
that was for you.
One of the things I posted today was the creators of The Office, including Toby from The Office, is doing a show based on working from home. So it's basically they're positioning it as the new normal brought on by a national pandemic, which to me is the dumbest thing they could ever do. And the reason, and the fact that they announced it during this time while thousands of people are dying a day is really fucking tone deaf and really stupid. It's really stupid. You could just do, after all this is done, you could be like, hey, here's our work from home comedy. And people are like, oh, that's pretty funny. Like, we all had to do this. But now that, like, literally people that we love are dying all the time, they're like, hey, guess what? We're going to do fucking Michael Scott, but, it's going to be when people are dying around us, and it's going to be work from home.
But was it leaked, or was it planned to be?
It was announced in Deadline. It was in Deadline.com, so it was announced.
The timing was horrible. The idea, makes sense.
Sure.
And I'm sure it's funny, but the timing of it's just terrible.
But like the movie Searching with John Cho, if you guys saw that, it was like this. It was like a screen where, so people can kind of watch that. I don't know how you can sustain chemistry because you're going to have to film it like that. There's a lot of problems with it just on the basic concept. But the fact that they're fucking... Go ahead, Mark.
How many of you guys actually have to do any of this?
Do any of what?
Work from home?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
No. Okay, so I had this whole thing when we were talking about some of the problems we've just been having with this. It's kind of making me laugh because we've been doing this nonstop at work. I'm in meetings, working from home, online in venues like this, that it's getting hilarious. So I think if people are doing that, that's where this kind of gets funny. So one of the things that happened today was we're in a meeting, and it's one of the guys that I work for, and of course it's one of these things where like for me, I know we work with engineers, but I'm usually like the mute Nazi. I don't know if you guys ever use Skype for Business, but you can look for the dummies who don't know how mute works. Which most people I could say would be okay.
Felt
but
like
when
a soup Nazi thing that I didn't
Yeah.
quite get.
Yeah, it is. I am that.
Okay.
It's not a thing. I don't think most people know you can
Halfway
do
there.
this. I mean, in my youth, I would think it was funny to unmute people when they were in the middle of saying some terrible things. No, I'm
Oh,
trying
of
to
course.
be
That's great.
trying to be nice, and I'm just going to mute the idiot who is going, hey, is somebody muting? Echo, echo. I don't know how this works. And I'm just like, oh my God.
Yeah, but how funny can that be for, you know,
When the director of engineering who designs CPUs is doing it and I have to mute them, it's pretty hilarious. So somebody put out a bingo talking about let's play conference meeting bingo. Hello,
That's pretty
hello.
funny.
Is anybody there? Echo, echo, echo,
Yeah.
echo.
talking over
We could
each other.
personalize these things and make them more fun.
Joey's got something.
Joey's got to do something. Or not. He just put his finger up for shits and
He
giggles.
said mute. Tommy, what do you think about that concept? And do you think it's funny enough that you would want to watch that for more than 2 episodes? People talking over each other and being awkward, and then one person coming out in their towel. Obviously, there's going to be that stupid shit.
Yeah, like, I think I could deal with it, but not right now because it's too right in your face. You're like, oh, by the way, I'm literally in a 7-wall jail cell right now. Can't wait to watch other 7 people in other walls. That
Can't wait to go to this thing there. That's my only escape to look
Yeah.
at more of my predicament.
Yeah, like, oh, great. I'm already in this. Can't wait to watch more of other people in the same fucking problem. Awesome. Can't wait. Sign me up. Where's my CBS deal?
Do you think murderers watch murder documentaries like murder?
Oh, absolutely.
I
Oh, no,
I'd
no.
be
They
surprised if
do
they
it
did.
because they're learning. They're learning how to not get caught.
Ooh. So like fucking, you know, the next serial killer. Wait, why hasn't there been a new serial killer?
Because they haven't learned enough from the other ones, dude. Like, why do you think all these Netflix series are coming out? You're going to get one in like a year or two because they're like,
Yeah.
okay, that's fucked up here.
Because they're
that
gonna
guy
get
fucked
corona.
up here.
What's
Where's
that,
the
what's that,
finish?
Mark? What's that, Mark?
Because they're going to get corona. We've moved on from the conference call stuff right now, really.
Well, hold on a second. I want to go back to why there hasn't been a new serial killer. I mean, okay. Who are the most famous serial killers? Like, start
Jeffrey
naming.
Jeffrey
Right?
Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
The last one was Jeffrey Dahmer.
And
Yeah,
why
but
was he
before that,
famous
you had
though?
Manson.
He wasn't just famous because he killed a bunch of people. He was
He
famous.
ate brains, nigga.
Why was Son of Sam so famous? Because it was happening in New York City in the dead of fucking summer. You need something. It can't just be some guy in a backwoods town that we all know and what, you know, because we're from Pennsylvania. And
Jeffrey
Ohio.
Dahmer's from Milwaukee. The Great
Exactly.
Lakes.
You can't just be that. You have to have something. You got to be in a big city. You got to
Right.
do something so gross, like
Well,
grotesque.
why was he the last great serial killer? Where are they?
No, okay,
because
hold on.
none of them have like that thing. They don't have that.
They don't have
grotesque
like
thing,
a.
you know.
They need like a brand.
I mean,
I like that you're saying the greatest serial killer as if it's like a
Well, why was there from like let's say 1960 to mid 90s? Serial killers were all over the place, and all of a sudden they're just like fuck it.
Well, I think I know the answer to that question in part.
social media, bitch.
No, I think media is a big deal with it because
Thank
it's
you.
changed. Like, there's so
Yeah,
much
lots
different
of
shit
shit.
right
You can
now
get
that
looked
it's
at.
hard for us to like, you know, focus on one thing. Back then, if you committed the Zodiac, for example, the Chronicle, I think
Son
it
of
was,
Sam,
was
yeah.
the one thing in all of San Francisco that was bringing the shit to the people. And I think the killers know that. I mean, I think
So
these,
they're like, I would go ahead and kill a lot of these people that look the same, but am I gonna get likes?
Also, seriously though, back in the day,
Will anyone follow me
Go
on
ahead,
Instagram?
Mark. Mark, go ahead.
back in the day, you know, the guy that did America's Most Wanted, I think, right? He lost
John
a
Walsh.
daughter. Somebody stole,
Yeah.
snatched her,
Yep.
and they made a
Yep.
law about that. That's why. Also, what the hell? We
Megan's
were in the-
Law. Wait, no,
Yes.
that's something else.
No, that's shooting up
That's
in the air.
definitely something else.
No, I know what it is. It's shooting up in the air, and somebody got killed by a bullet. You can't shoot your guns in the air because, you know, people don't know physics and
Oh.
trajectory, and what goes up must come down. It comes down at the same speed. Anyway,
Wow.
you can't be a serial killer anymore because
There's no cereal.
there's video everywhere. When I go to like the UK, when I go through the border right now, you just walk straight through and it takes pictures of you. There's video everywhere. There's less availability for people to try to be sneaky, shitty people without being caught. That's why. And I think that, it's harder to get around today and sneak and kill people than it used to be. And everybody's more busy.